Have you ever heard of Dudleytown, Connecticut? It's not a town you can find on any modern map, but its story is one that has haunted the forests of Cornwall for centuries. Often called the Village of the Damned, this abandoned settlement has a history so dark, it's become one of America's most chilling legends. So what happened there? The story begins in the 1740s, when the Dudley family, along with others, moved to this remote, rocky patch of land. From the very beginning, things just went wrong. The land was terrible for farming, the water sources were questionable, and the isolation was extreme. But the real horror, according to legend, began with the Dudley family themselves. You see, they were supposedly descendants of an English duke who was beheaded for treason against the king. This, people whispered, brought a curse upon the Dudley family name, and it seemed to follow them across the ocean. The first sign of trouble was a man named Abby Dudley, lost his entire fortune and reportedly went mad. Then, one of his neighbors was struck by lightning and was killed. Another resident, a woman named Mary Cheney, took her own life. The general's wife was also struck by lightning. The list of strange, tragic, and untimely deaths just kept growing. By the early 1900s, Dudleytown was completely abandoned. The forests slowly reclaimed the land, swallowing the stone foundations and cellar holes that were all that remained of the cursed village. Nature took over, but the stories never left. People who dared to visit the ruins reported feeling an overwhelming sense of dread and sadness. They would hear disembodied whispers, see strange lights, and even claim to be touched by unseen hands. Modern paranormal investigators like the famous Ed and Lorraine Warren visited Dudleytown. They declared it to be a place of intense demonic activity, warning people to stay away for their own safety. They believed the negative energy from the land's original curse was amplified by the decades of tragedy and despair, creating a powerful vortex of paranormal phenomena. Even today, the land is privately owned, and trespassing is strictly forbidden. Partly to protect the site, but many believe it's to protect people from the site. So, is Dudleytown really cursed? Skeptics point to logical explanations. The poor farmland made survival nearly impossible. The high mortality rate could be explained by diseases like diphtheria or consumption, common at the time. The supposed suicides and madness could have been caused by the immense hardship and isolation of living in such a bleak, unforgiving place. The curse might just be a collection of unfortunate coincidences woven into a spooky story over generations. But what about the modern-day experiences? The photographic evidence of orbs, the electronic voice phenomena capturing whispers, the sheer number of people who report the same feelings of being watched and threatened. Can all of that be explained away? Whether you believe in curses and ghosts, or prefer a more scientific explanation, one thing is undeniable. The story of Dudleytown taps into a deep human fear of places gone wrong. It's a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters aren't hiding in the dark, but in the history of the ground beneath our feet. The forest keeps its secrets, and perhaps some places like Dudleytown are best left undisturbed. What do you think? Is it a genuine supernatural hotspot, or just a tragic tale that got out of hand? Let me know your theories down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy diving into dark history and mysterious places, make sure to hit that subscribe button. See you next time.